Good morning. Welcome to Spy Money. It is Thursday morning, a little after 9 a.m. Eastern Time. The London market session is pretty much over, and I'm going to show you how it did today. I did not get all these trades because I was in bed asleep. I did catch some of these. I got in late on it. I did not get at the top. I wish I did. But I ended up trading I got in 4 short. Actually, I think I got in 2 long to go back to it, and I got stopped out, and then I went ahead and went 4 short, and then I added another 4 short, took that down to here, and then I took another 4 short over in this area here. So I'll show you the trades. I don't mind. The P&L on that was right there. I'm up $3,224.48 real money. This is the whole thing. And I don't show my count number. It's not necessary. And the trades on this, you had a loss here and a loss here. 2 $300 losses. Now these trades are taken. You could have made more money with them, but these trades are taking profit as I teach how to use the indicator. Now, I did not take the tops or none of that stuff. I just did it exactly the way I trained. So if you want to know how this actually worked, just follow the video that in the description, and there's lots of videos on how I use this to trade. I'm not going to go over it individually because it takes too long. So on this one, we had 10 trades, 8 wins, 2 losses, using 1 contract. You're up $2,030, so that's a little over 200% profit based on what you actually traded. So since you were trading with $1,000 and you made a little over $2,000, then you got 200% profit. So that's really good profit. I always a lot of people ask me, well, where should I stop? How much can this indicator make, or whichever? And a lot of traders, they just want to double their money. So if they have a trade that's, say, $1,000, they want to make $1,000. Some people only want to make $500, and then some people want to make $30,000. So it kind of depends on the person. So what you need to do is set your realistic goals. And with the Ranger, I have not had a day trading on NQ that has made less than $1,000. I mean, it's always met its goal every day. Now, that's not to say, like last Thursday, I think it was, last week, we had 3 or 4 losers in a row. So you were down about roughly $1,200, but it ended up coming up and making up for it the rest of the day, and you ended up making $2,000, $2,020, I think, or something like that, $2,000. And then on Friday, it was just a win-win-win, and it made over $8,000 on Friday. Those videos are posted here on YouTube. You can watch them, and it's showing that. So what I do is, I want to make usually double the contracts. That's what I try to make, and I'll probably trade some today on the U.S. Open and try to get some more money built on this. But this right here in itself is a good day. I mean, you could quit right now and be fine. So I'm pretty happy about this, and it's actually worked really well. I'll show you my trades because people always ask. So I'll come down here and I will show what I did. So right here are my trades, and I'll get it even a little bit detailed. And again, I did not get in where I should have. I got in late, and when I got in late, that causes you problems. So I did 4 right here, and then I hopped in another 4. And let's say, wait a minute. Hopped in 4, and then I stopped out on this because I was going long off of this. I was going to try to play it back to here because I thought it was going to do it, and that's the problem. You don't think. So I stopped out, and then I hopped back in 4 short here, and then I added 4 more short once we got through this zone. I added 4 more short, and then I took out my 8 right here. Now, anybody that knows how I teach to trade this will know exactly why I got out right here. They'll know exactly, and it's because we have our mover in there. When we got a candle that closes over, I'm in pretty strong at 8 contracts, so I went ahead and got out, and it's a good thing. I got out here, and it went up, so it's a perfect trade for me. Then I hopped in another 4 short right here, And the people that watch my videos will know that when this mover's coming down and we're in that bearish movement, then right here, actually right up here would be the perfect place to get in, but I missed it. Hesitated and got in short right there. I come down, and when this went through the zone and went on down, I put my stop right up here, and then this candle here pushed up through it and got it out. Now look what happened though. I could have made more money down here. Yes, I could have. But I want to try to get this, if it keeps on dropping and going to the next level, which would have been, actually see, that would have been right on that teal line. So that's your previous day close. So really, when this pushed down, I should have had my stop pulled down here, but I didn't. And the reason I didn't is I was already into it pretty deep. I wanted to add some breathing room. But the way I teach, my stop would have been down here and you would have made more money. But I left my stop at the top of the zone to allow breathing room. And as you can see, it actually worked out. So yes, I do trade this indicator. This is all I trade. I did not get up in time to trade this part here or the other. So forgive me for sleeping. But I do trade it. I do, it's all I trade. I trade the Ranger and the mover all day long. That's what I trade now. They trade on levels. You have Fibonacci. There's quite a bit on the screen, but once you understand what it is, it's not really that big a deal. This middle one right here, the middle yellow, is your median of the open range breakout. The green line is your entry. The red is your stop. So you don't have to put those on there, but I like them on there just to help me know where to go. I've also got my Fibonacci on here. These are some of the levels that I trade to. And if you look right, there, we have the 153. A lot of people don't even know about that, but that's a really good fib. And if you look back, you'll see that it usually plays off from it a lot, right across the top. And then there's the 23.6. That's another good one. And the 38.2 is very powerful. My 618 and my 50 that I use on the fibs is kind of in this zone. So I use this zone as my support resistance, the supply and demand zone. And I don't need those lines in here because I've already got my zone here. And since I've got that, then I come on down. I've got my pre-market mid. I've got another zone here, the 138.2. Sometimes I'll throw on the 100 just to get it in here. And I'll show you how this works. Real quick. I've got a lot of videos that show all this. But if I come down here and I throw the number 7 on, you'll see it pop up right in here, a little pink one. And it says 100. So that is a fib, and I'll use that a lot. I just, for whatever reason, had it turned off. But you can control what you want to kick on and off. Up here on top, you have your time zone. So if, like I'm on Eastern, so this is 3 to 3:10. And if I change that to, say, Central, for instance, if you do Central time there, that'll change this from 2 to 2:10. So the settings are my settings. That's what I use. You don't have to. But you can pick whatever time zone that you're in, and that way it will change those times according to what time zone you're in. And this is the different opens. We have the US Open, the London, Paris, Germany is one, Hong Kong's another, Australia and Tokyo is another, and then you have India. Let's say you picked India. These will go to 00, 30, and 40. So it's 30 minutes after midnight my time. If you went to the Hong Kong, these will go to 21:30 and 21:40. And then if you go to Australia, they go to 2000. So all you have to do, I've already done all the hard part for you. All you have to do is decide which of these lines that you want, which these are all supply and resistance lines. None of this is lagging. Everything is real time. They're set in stone for the rest of the day. And your price will trade to these areas, and all you have to do is figure out which direction you're going in order to go short or long, but they will trade to here. So these are good profit targets. So let's go ahead and go back to the London Paris, and Then down on the bottom, you can turn the different shadings on and off. Different sessions, if you want all of these letters on, you can turn all these off if you want. So let's just say that you have this excellent memory, better than mine, and you want to turn those labels off. So you would come up here and click that, and it turns them all off on the side. So you don't have all that on the side of the chart. You still have your labels on your price over here, so you know what's going on. And also, I don't know if it'll show it on here. That's too far away. But you can even turn off your previous session. So if you're going to back, which actually is a good idea to turn off, I'll show you this right here. This actually works really well, especially if you're doing charting. It will turn off all the previous days. So if you're going back trying to find levels for yourself, then you can. If you want, you can leave this turned on to where it will show all those days as well. This indicator is by far the best indicator I've ever developed. I have a lot of good ones. I'm not saying any are bad. I have a lot of good ones. But this one is definitely the best one. And it works better when you run it with the mover, which is this. It's just a moving average is all it is. The moving average is lagging. But if you use this with the Ranger, it works really well. The zones and so forth work great. But this is how it works. And I just wanted to show you that, I do trade it. I got in late here because I wasn't here at the computer at the time. But because I could see the other levels, I could decide that I could go ahead and get in short here because we had a bearish movement here. So, and another thing you can do is this. It's a new drawing tool that I have. And if you'd started from there, this will actually show you where your channel is. On this one right here, your channel would be right there. And then we broke out right here, and now we're on a different one. So this shows the channel. And yes, I use this all the time. I like to see where it is because I can see it's a bearish movement, but I'd like to see where I should go. So right here, you would know that you could go in short right there, and you could have picked up more money there using this. So a lot of good tools that I have to use to chart out to see where you're going. But look in the description. There's a web page I have that lots of videos on how to use this. They're live training videos, so please ignore any questions I'm answering or whichever. But it's live. I do have these webinars, and if you go to my website. And actually, I will show you where it is. If you go right here, this is the website that you'll go to, and it shows the past videos that we've used, and it also shows the links to what we're actually using. And then if you go up here to the top, you can click on webinar. You can see where I have the different webinars. This one's past, that one's past. This will be tonight on Thursday, and then I have one tomorrow. These are free. They don't cost you anything. Join in. Maybe you'll learn something. And maybe you'll have a question that will intrigue me to maybe know something else. I'm not going to say that I know everything because I don't. I'm always learning every day. And as I learn, I help other people. And what you would do is, like for tonight, you would click on this one. And then you just register. You put in your name and your email, click register. You'll get an email with the link in order for you to join. It's that easy. It's not hard. And the other thing is the products. If you come up here, right here's the drawing tool that I use. And if you go up here to the NinjaTrader 8 products, you click on that, it'll show all the products that I have for NinjaTrader. And NinjaTrader works really well. It has its little ups and downs, but for the most part, I really like the platform. And you can do a funded account. If you don't have the money to fund your account, you click this and put in this coupon right here. And this coupon will allow you to save 50% off the monthly. And if you don't understand the funded account, if you don't have money, they will actually give you the money to trade on. And that's pretty well what it is. Read on this. You can click this link, open up, and the 50,000 account is what I think is probably the best account. I like the 50. Again, you got the webinars, you got the home page here. And just let me know if anything I can do for you. If you need to communicate with me, click this contact up here. Put this information in, click send. I am the one that sees all the emails. And if you need to talk to me about any product or something, put your phone number in there and tell me what time is best to call you. And if I can, I'll call you then. If not, I'll send you a message to let you know when I can. So that should help you. And if you have any questions at all, let me know. Again, so far today, all the trades are completed for the London market. There will be no more trades. So $2,030 if you would have been up from 3 in the morning on and traded according to how I teach. This is what you would have made. It's really easy, not hard. Hope to see you tonight on the live training, the webinars. Please register and get signed up. Have a great day.